All right, y'all. We're back with Cowboy from Simba Bets. We're going to be talking some football, everyone's favorite sport to bet on. We'll be going through some college games this weekend, as well as NFL and Thursday night game tonight. Cowboy, let's start with some college.
We got a play this weekend that I've probably never had more confidence in my life. It's Alabama versus New Mexico State. New Mexico State is the worst team in college football. I don't know how Alabama gets away with this every year. They always get these patsies. Right now, you can see it. First quarter, minus 13.5. Alabama will have 3 touchdowns in that first quarter, if not 4. It'll be 21 or 28 to nothing in that first quarter. That's how bad New Mexico State is. They will not get a yard of offense. They will probably get I shouldn't say a yard. They probably won't get a first down until second quarter. Alabama is going to score at will. They'll probably score on their first set of downs. That's how mismatched this is. So I can't lay 51.5. That's just too much because the backdoor cover when Alabama's playing their third stringers, New Mexico State might score 2 touchdowns, cover that late. 32 points is too much for a first half, in my opinion. But 13.5 for first quarter, I'm all over that. I am all over that. New Mexico State's only win this year was against South Carolina State. And South Carolina State, I believe, is not even a Division I team, or they're just turned Division I. So if that tells you anything at all, that's all you know. Take that first quarter. The other thing you can take in that game too, and it's minus 240, so it's a little juicy, is first score of the game, Alabama touchdown. That's a great parlay piece for the weekend. They're going to score a touchdown. That'll be the first score of the game. So they might even score it on opening kickoff. Who knows? So that is my favorite college play of the weekend. The other college play that I like is Miami is traveling to Florida State. They're only 2.5-point favorites. I don't understand that line. I have Miami as a significantly better team this year. Miami has now beat 2 top 25 teams in the last 3 weeks. They've kind of turned it around. They've righted the ship. Van Dyke is back throwing the football decently. They should beat Florida State by at least a touchdown, if not more. So I'm comfortable laying the full 2.5. I think Vegas slipped up there. I think they're putting too much stock into the rivalry game. So go ahead and take Miami with confidence there at minus 2.5. They're going to win that by a touchdown or more. Florida State lost to Syracuse 2 weeks ago. Lost to Clemson 2 weeks ago. They lost to they've lost to somebody else too. I can't remember who it is off the top of my head, but they have not been impressive. So take that with confidence. Those are the 2 college plays that I absolutely love this weekend.
So just to recap, we've got Alabama minus 13.5 in the first quarter against New Mexico State, and we have Miami minus 2.5 against Florida State. All right, Cowboy, let's get over to some NFL. We'll go to the weekend games first, and we'll wrap up with picks for Thursday night tonight.
Perfect. Easy weekend in college football. This is where things get back to normalcy. The last 2 weeks, underdogs have had their days. So we're going to get back to normalcy here. We're going to take the Rams. The Rams will not lose 2 football games in a row. They're playing the San Francisco 49ers. They actually just signed Odell Beckham. He might suit up. Even if he does, it's irrelevant. They're not going to lose 2 games in a row. So we're going to take them to win. We can take that money line right there, but the minus 4 is fine too. I'm going to add them to a 7-point teaser personally. And the people I'm going to add them to a 7-point teaser to is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady, after a bye week, is 15-4 in his NFL career. On top of that, if he lost going into a bye week, which he did before, he's 4-0. So you can confidently take both those teams in a 6-point teaser. I'm not going to take the full 7. We don't need 7 this week. We're only going to need 6 here. You can confidently take that team in a 6-point teaser, minus 120. That's my hammer bet of the weekend for NFL football right there. That is easy win right there. Put that down. Put your $120 on there. Get your $100 back.
There you go. Yep, we've got Buccaneers ends up being minus 4 after the 6 points. Rams, you get +2. Yeah, I mean, I take the Buccaneers minus 4 against the Washington football team any day of the week. I don't even know who's starting for the quarterback for Washington. Is it still Heineke?
I believe it is Heineke, yeah. Until further notice. The thing is, though, the Bucs defense is a little suspect. That's their passing defense. So it could be a high-scoring game. But if you're going to have Brady trying to outduel Heineke, if Heineke's going to try to outduel Brady, they're going to have a bad time. It's not going to end up well for them. I like the minus 10 as well. I think you could take it straight up as well. You can probably take both those straight up in a parlay if you want. I think both of them are perfectly fine.
All right, well, let's get over to the Thursday night game tonight. We have Baltimore at Miami. Baltimore's an 8.5-point favorite right now. Do we like anything in this game? Any props? How
That
can we play this?
line has ran. It started at 6.5. If you still want to buy the 2 points and take it at 6.5, that's fine. Miami is a bad football team. They scored 17 against the Texans, and the Texans are the worst team in football by far. They're playing the musical quarterback. Is Tua turn the ball over going to play? Is Brisket playing? I'm not sure. Both of them are very below average quarterbacks. So the play that I like here is actually Miami is second in passing touchdowns allowed. We're going to take Lamar Jackson over 1.5 passing touchdowns at minus 146. He's going to absolutely shred this defense apart. Now, initially I wanted to take Hollywood Brown to get a touchdown and even money, but further diving into stats, they're actually pretty good at defending the receivers. So I think you're going to see a lot of tight ends, a lot of running back short passes for Lamar Jackson, which bodes well for his game because he's not exactly a great deep ball thrower as it is. He's more accurate inside 15 yards. So you're going to see Lamar Jackson throw for his over 200 yards. He's going to probably throw 3-4 touchdowns. And I confidently believe they'll win by a touchdown. So if you want to play something other than player props, go ahead and play the minus 6.5 in the alternative lines as well. Just buy the 2 points so they only win by a touchdown. But that's the play for tonight. Lamar Jackson over 1.5 touchdowns. If you scroll up, it'll be up at the initial props. I love that play. He should definitely get that. Miami is very susceptible to the pass, and they'll eventually collapse. Although the 2 cornerbacks are back, and they have stopped the wide receivers, and they've played well against the Bills and the Texans last 2 weeks. Passing touchdowns right there.
Passing TDs. Here we go.
Yeah.
Over 1.5.
Jackson. Yeah, it's running. So get in now while you can, guys. Minus 167 is fine.
Minus 167.
With confidence, you'll get 2 passing touchdowns. No problem.
There we go. All right. Love the prop bet. Lamar Jackson over 1.5 passing touchdowns, minus 167 right now. But like Cowboy said, the line's running. So get it now before it becomes, I don't know, minus 200. We will see. But yeah, let us know in the chat. Let us know in the comments what games you are watching this weekend, what games you are betting on. We'll love to get to some questions next week. But with that, we'll go ahead and wrap up, and we'll be back next Thursday with some more picks.